Got my back, I got yours. That concludes roll call for this week. Thanks for each and every one of you coming out and participating. Hey, we appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to let this thing cool down for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and read the list, and then I'm going to read the prayer list. Thanks to each and every one of you. We'll be back in just a minute.
Hey, George the Cracker, you got a copy on this 777. I'm trying to get him to be quiet. They want to keep having fun doing it. They'll respect it. What's your call? Name's called. They want to have more fun doing it. You got a key up, man. I get the key up there. And if I get far enough away, I'll try to get in on the shootout or whatever. I don't want to be unfair about it, but you can't keep that nothing there, man. It's all right away before I catch you when you come back. Whatever, burnt on. Too much stinky.
Alright, that concludes roll call for tonight. I want to read the prayer list for everybody, and I think prayer is a special thing there. We all need prayer right now. Let's see here. First on the prayer list, I'm going to back this thing down a little bit because this takes a minute. And we're going to get started with everything here. We want to pray for one of my friends, longtime CBers out of Franklin, North Carolina. Been diagnosed, I found out today, with terminal cancer. That goes by the Stump Jumper in Franklin, North Carolina. Please pray for him and his family. He's a real good fella. Done a lot for the CB over the years. Ace in Danielsville's not been feeling very well. That's from the Cracker. Pray for our nation because, you know, we're all in hard times right now, so pray for our whole nation, family, friends, and everybody across this great land. We are going through some hard times right now. That's from Cracker and Daisy, both of us there. And I want everybody to please pray for Peter Rabbit and his family, from everybody on the radio. 45 and family, Peter Rabbit from the Ghost, Bam Bam, his mother is needing a speedy recovery. Mr. Hermit's son's mother-in-law needs prayer. Big Red and family in Cashers, North Carolina, Popeye's daughter has got cancer. She definitely needs your prayers. Blue Arrow's mother-in-law, he wants prayer for her. Dixie Devil's hip surgery in Madison County, need to pray for him. Need to pray for Sidewinder and family. Mr. 1883 needs prayer, him and his family. Pigeon Man's wife needs prayer. Walking Stick said he wants to pray for everybody. And Texas Ranger wants to pray for his grandma. That concludes the prayer list. I'll be back with everybody else that made roll call in just a minute.
That was Bluebird's mama, not mother-in-law, his mama.
Check on Bluebird's mama, not mother-in-law. 2020 Trader Rick's wanting to add to that prayer list there. Everybody stand by for about 2 seconds. Trader Rick, what was your prayer request?
Yeah, that's 2020. He said remember everybody in Tennessee there on the prayer list.
10-4 on that. 2020, and Trader Rick would like for everybody in South Carolina and Georgia to remember Tennessee in their prayer list, because they said that you guys are on their prayer list too now. Alright, we'll be back in a minute. We standing by.
Sidewinder. Well, down here in Elbert County, Georgia. Trader Rick, hope y'all doing well. Sidewinder, Elbert County, Georgia, standing by.
gonna start and go ahead and finish who made roll call there. Somebody trying to plug sides eyes down there. Boy, they sure ain't hurting them up here for some reason. Alright, we got Hazel Eyes, Toccoa, Georgia, Rooster, Cornelia, Georgia, and a Mobile, Sidewinder, and Elberton, Raider, Hollywood, Georgia, Elvis, East Denali, Georgia, Hermit, Alto, Georgia, Super Chicken, Martin, Georgia, 357, Livonia, Georgia, Ghost, Westminster, Bones, Clayton, Georgia, 287 Easy Rider back on the radio tonight out of Clayton, Double D, Martin, Georgia, Heidi, Dawsonville, Georgia, Grease Monkey representing for Fair Play, South Carolina. We got the Pigeon Man in Royston, Georgia, Rockin' Robin, South Carolina, Pooh Bear, Clayton, Georgia, Roadrunner, Toccoa, Georgia, Motorboat in Clayton, Georgia, 136 Athens, Georgia, Freebird, Royston, Little Mama, East Denali, Silver Dollar, Walhalla, South Carolina, Blackjack in Athens, Georgia, Renegade, East Denali, Peanut, East Denali, Water Pump, Toccoa, Wino, Cornelia, Georgia, 45 Hartwell, Georgia, 429 South Carolina, 444 South Carolina, 619 Blockhead, Danielsville, 396 Frosty, Fair Play, South Carolina, Breeze, Winder, Georgia, Ace in Danielsville, and Lady Ace in Danielsville, Georgia, Midnight Rider, Winder, Georgia, Silver Bullet, Fair Play, South Carolina, 7000 Cleveland, Georgia, Bluebird, Mount Airy, Georgia, Bushwhacker, Gainesville, Georgia, 007 Gainesville, Georgia, Texas Ranger in the Carolinas. Boy, he was sounding good on that Mobile there out of South Carolina. Red Ram was sounding good out of that Mobile out of Walhalla, South Carolina. We appreciate y'all now. T-Bucket in South Carolina. Hitman Anderson, South Carolina. The Wolfhound, South Carolina. Jim Bob, 6 Mile, South Carolina. I'll be back with the rest.
Got something for you, Dead Key. Getting flat.
Don't worry about them. They ain't hurting you, brother. We got Blue Arrow, Red Dog, Anderson, South Carolina, Coyote Kid, Comer, Georgia, Bluebird, Westminster, South Carolina, Sparky, Comer, Georgia, Tater, Danielsville, Georgia, Crowbar, Comer, Georgia, 45 Bumblebee, North Carolina, Panty Snatcher out of Liberty, South Carolina, Mr. Skywalker, Westminster, and somebody, Mr. Barack Obama in Washington, D.C. made roll call. Bam Bam, my friend in Gainesville, Georgia, Undertaker, Liberty, South Carolina, Missy, Westminster, South Carolina, Hammerhead, Gainesville, Georgia, 06 Gainesville, Georgia, 504 Williamston, South Carolina, Big Red, Cashers, North Carolina, 1883 Monroe, Georgia, Piney, Gainesville, Georgia, Billy the Kid, Honey Pass, South Carolina, made roll call 4 or 5 times there. Georgia Boy, Gainesville, Georgia, Swamp Fox, Walhalla, South Carolina, Mr. Nub down there around Livonia, Georgia, Blue Arrow, Seneca, South Carolina, 728 Cleveland, Georgia, 129 Gainesville, Georgia, Mr. Bad Boy blowing smoke out of Westminster, my cousin 2-Speed out of East Denali blowing smoke this evening, done a good job, and Mr. Baker Boy, Denver, Georgia, sounding good tonight, 745 Gainesville, Georgia, appreciate you too, buddy. Mr. Dirty White Boy blowing smoke out of Rocky Bottom, South Carolina. Spark Plug, Dawsonville, Georgia. I'll be back with the rest.
Oh, wow, Washington, D.C. Roger. You got his hands and everything, old Brock. Hazel Eyes, Elvis, y'all get ready to get squashed, because it's just a matter of time. Whatever.
We got the Night Owl, Dahlonega, Georgia. Tumbleweed was sounding real good out of Pelzer, South Carolina tonight. And Mr. Duck Runner sounds good as always out of Demers. Appreciate you, Duck Runner. My friend Ranger over there in North Carolina, boy, he's always sounding good over there. Well, he's coming across some big mountains to join our roll call there. We appreciate you, Ranger. Snowman, Walhalla, South Carolina. Condor, 747, South Carolina. Long distance friend 221 way over McCormick, South Carolina. Appreciate you every week, buddy. Diamond Girl Fair Play, South Carolina, sounding good. 240 in South Carolina. Mr. John Wayne, South Carolina, appreciate you. Walking Stick, Mr. Walking Stick, we appreciate you standing by tonight, buddy. You done a good job. Catfish, Williamston, South Carolina. 24, Pike County, Georgia. Griffin, Georgia. Thank you there, 24, for joining again. Boy, you sounded good from way down yonder. We got 44, Flowery Branch, Georgia. Ghost, Dahlonega, Georgia. Night Owl, Gainesville, Georgia. Lady Sparky in Comer, Georgia. Appreciate you there, my friend. Chicken Man, always sounding good out of Demorest. Bubba, Dahlonega, Georgia. Country Boy, Northeast Marietta. Thank you, Country Boy, coming all the way to us from Marietta. Sparky, Comer, Georgia. Bear Hunter, Pickens County, South Carolina. Appreciate you, buddy. Boy, you was blowing smoke. Bear Hunter, Easley, South Carolina. Lucky, Liberty, South Carolina. Mr. 777, appreciate you, my friend. Rebel, Pickens, South Carolina. Trader Rick, Dandridge, Tennessee. Ladybug, Dandridge, Tennessee. You all don't know how much we appreciate y'all each week. We'll be coming that way as quick as we can. 2020, Tennessee. Peanut, Tennessee. Tanglefoot, Sevierville, Tennessee. And Mr. Window Shaker in Tennessee. And 541. We'll be back with the rest.
I appreciate it. I didn't hear him come back to me there. That's why I didn't know that. But I appreciate it. Oh, Lucky, back quiet. Thank you. It sounds shit to me. You got well. I guarantee you got some help. I don't remember nobody else getting it. What you gonna do to respond to this program?
I just clean all that out there for you. Midnight Rider, Clayton, Georgia, blowing some sure enough smoke tonight. Booger Man, Georgia, appreciate you, Booger Man. Swamp Rat, Livonia, Georgia, appreciate you. And there's Tater in there. Tater, you're blowing smoke out of that mobile tonight, buddy. 121, Northeast Georgia. 724, Gainesville, Georgia, appreciate you. 883, Walton County, Georgia, appreciate you, 883, from way down there in Walton County. Big Bubba, South Carolina. DC, South Carolina. Tater, Liberty, South Carolina. Appreciate you over Tater in Liberty, South Carolina. 5-4 in the Carolinas. And then just regular Carolina, Anderson, South Carolina. Thank you, Carolina, for coming in each week. Boy, you got a good sounding station. Buckwheat, South Carolina. Thank you, Buckwheat. Mr. Butterbean in Commerce. Boy, you sounded good as always. You know that. And Billy Goat, Homer, Georgia. And Blue Flamingo, South Carolina. Mr. Cornbread, Homer, Georgia. We'll be back in a minute for the shootout. Everybody hang around.
We're waiting patiently. Down south. Well, this is going to get smushed going on here tonight. Oh boy, going to be a little interesting there tonight.
I'd like to invite all those dead keers and whistlers. If they think they really got a radio, maybe they'll join that shootout. But I believe they'll just leave with their tail tucked between their legs there. I don't believe they can do anything there. That's the only reason they dead keying and whistling. They can't make roll call. It's sure enough going to be interesting. Thank you, Mr. Sidewinder, for inviting us to your channel to mix things up a little different tonight. We'll be back in a minute for the shootout. Now we standing by. We're gonna begin the first shootout. I want everybody to turn off what they're running. No amplifiers, barefooted stations. We want to see who wins the Mud Duck shootout tonight. We're only gonna do it one time. Don't cheat now. We catch you cheating, we ain't gonna call your name. Because we know you signal for sure. All those barefooted stations out there, let's go for the first shootout.
287, Northeast Georgia.
Well, we got two barefooted stations coming in there tonight. We had one out of Northeast Georgia, 287. Boy, you got it going on, 287. Stand by.